Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. And right now, we are on our way to Zalicia to see what the gaffer needs help with, and to also offload our equipment into our stash. So let's head there. Okay, we were able to escape that. And this was that area that we found that stash last episode in. I don't want to... I don't have room for that. That's okay. What was that? That just fell from the sky. Venya in a pool of his own blood. Never a good sign. I think this S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I don't want to take anything that's going to put me overweight. Let's see what we're coming across here. The eastern checkpoint. I'm expecting to find some resistance here as the game state has changed. So what was once safe havens may not be. We're going to take that. So maybe S.T.A.L.K.E.R may not be hostile to us, I hope. It looks like he has done quite a fantastic job at... Ooh. Is that him? Maybe he has not done a great job. I don't know where that grenade got thrown to. But it looks like the Monolithians. Let's try and find some respite in here. Let's use our high quality rounds. Because they kill them quicker, I believe. He's right around here. Okay. Let's see if we can get him. This gentleman is... Yeah, these high quality rounds are much, much better than we were previously using. And that's fantastic because being able to kill them quick is definitely in our best interest. Private Giordano. Are they in here? Did Kolya die? S.T.A.L.K.E.Rs. Okay, they're very well equipped. And definitely starting to notice that we are being outmatched in a lot of scenarios. Kolya. Poor Kolya. He does have a Fora. Let's play this.
Out there. Started calling out to the monolith, shooting everywhere. I made a run for it. Not sure who else survived. Those snot jobs are all over the place. They even hit the checkpoint. It's full of dead bodies. What the hell is going on Colonia? What do we do? For the monolith.
Oh no. He was betrayed by his uncle. Wow, that's a shame. Poor Kolya. Let's drop that. The fours go for a pretty great price. Maybe more so than the Bouquet. Definitely not as much as the Marauder suit. So we're gonna drop these. I'm gonna drop all of the vodkas and all of the beers. And we're gonna pick up the Fora. And I think we're kind of at our... Oh, wow. An M701 Super bolt-action sniper rifle, considered a sport weapon on the mainland, yet rather popular among mutant hunters and stalkers headed for Pripyat. We are going to take that ammo, though. I wish I could take that, but I can't. And I don't know if I would, considering its degree of durability. But man, good to know that there are more weapons yet for us to discover. Let's remove that monolith so we can save. Interesting. All right. I'm going to take the grenades. They're good at dispersing the enemies. I don't know if they're very good at killing them now, but they can remove large groups of weaker enemies with ease as well. Okay. We are getting rather hungry. Always good to eat. Get rid of these breads too. And we're almost to Zalicia, and we haven't been back there in quite a long time. So
Honestly, can't even remember.
we are able to tank rounds a lot easier now. It's just that bleed effect gets applied so easily that sometimes you run through bandages very, very quickly. Not going to take anything from these guys. I think I just need to hot step it over to Zalicia and provide whatever help I can. It's a rock. We are coming, Gaffer. All right. Hopefully we made it in time. If it sounds like yes, they're still waging quite the gunfight. And we shall indeed provide all the assistance we can. But I think the biggest issue is trying to figure out who's friend and who's foe. What? I didn't shoot anybody. Did I accidentally shoot my own people? Maybe I should be a little bit more careful with the grenades. But because I am only here to help. Okay, so that guy's... Let's just clear them out slowly. That way we can... Okay. I think we're making decent progress. There's an enemy. Oh, should probably reload. Wow, they can really... Good job, Foreigner Bob. They can really tank rounds, I swear. I mean, they are packing some pretty extreme equipment too, so... Not surprising, in some ways. Finding plenty of stashes. Let's go check on the gaffer.
Thanks for coming to our aid, Skiff. Just your luck, right? Every time you show up in Zalicia, the shit hits the fan. Last time it was the Ward, and now it's Monolith. Glad to see you're still alive. There ain't many of us left. Everyone who didn't run off and didn't get killed is here. As you can tell, we could really use some extra hands.
Okay. Why didn't you run away?
Why didn't you leave the area?
What's the point? Trust an old-timer. Once a monolithian is on your tail, the only way to get rid of him is to kill him.
Tell me what happened here.
The monolithians came to Zalicia. An entire army of them. I had no clue there were so many left. I tried to get a defense together, but I couldn't do much with these rookies. I took as many folk as I could to safety. Eventually, the fanatics moved on. But as you can see, some of them stuck around.
How can I help out?
Our supplies are running thin. Warlock is working on it. You can discuss it with him. Lenz's injury is getting worse. But the biggest problem is defending Zalicia. Remember our guide? We called him Uncle Leonia. He was a monolithian all along. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him leading their squad. A second later, he ordered them to open fire at us. That's when I had to accept the truth. Luckily, I know where the bastard is when he's not out there killing his own comrades.
Probably at the eastern checkpoint.
You didn't know about his past? How did he end up as a guide here?
I didn't have many options back then. He didn't drink much, didn't steal, kept a low profile, had a clean reputation. No one remembered anything bad about him. Now, I understand why.
How do you know he's hiding there?
I warned the other stalkers about him. Told them to hold him at gunpoint if he ever showed up again. They spotted the bastard and reached out to me.
You want me to kill him?
That's right. I'll send you the coordinates. It's the house where he used to meet newcomers, to take them to Zalicia. The bastard.
Okay. Talk to Warlock, ask the stalkers of Zalicia if they need any help, and check Uncle Leonia's house. So we're going to do just that.
Whoa! Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are two other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to S.T.A.L.K.E.R with Gaffer. She's seen a lot. Besides, when everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster Stash, a good gun is worth its weight in gold.
So what's the deal with you and Hamster?
He's a fucking rat. Hamster thinks he can ride this out with a guard of his and keep his stockpile of supplies. He's living high on the hog while the rest of us are starving. Gaffer may not see eye to eye with me, but if you ask me, not helping out in a situation like this is just as bad as pointing the gun at us.
I agree.
Sounds easy enough. So it's all here in Zalicia.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, I know you probably wouldn't bother coming back, huh? And what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap and back? Take on the ward at a pontoon bridge?
Okay. So we'll help out Warlock. Let's access our stash first. And ditch all of this gear. Let's check the durability of what we got. We may have to... Yeah, I think we should start thinking about repairing some of our stuff. I do want to upgrade our Wanderer's outfit, though, because I think it
Yeah.
might be better than running around with the Corundum suit.
I'll always
But
keep
the
a bottle
Corundum
of
suit is helping us out quite a bit.
All clear. We pulled it off. Welcome to Zalicia, or what's left of it. Come in and talk to Gaffer. He'll give you some of our supplies. We don't have much, but we're sharing everything we've got. If it weren't for Gaffer and Warlock, we'd be warm food by now.
Yes, you sure would. Let's try and scavenge some stuff off of these people as well. Again, all about the coupons and getting everything that we can from who we can, because I know repairing our equipment is gonna cost us quite a bit. Getting a lot of stashes. That's loot. And milk. Whoa. A pseudo dog decided to make an appearance at probably the absolute worst time. Along with some other dogs. Okay. Not a fan of either of those creatures. Pseudo dogs in particular, because they can easily overwhelm you. And they can create copies of themselves as well. Okay. So we did manage to kill the pseudo dog, which is great because that would have been an annoyance to deal with. Let's go find the warlock's gun. Can't go back there. It's a shame. Don't see anything else of importance in here. And that's okay. I hope Lens is alright. We'll definitely be taking that. And that he didn't succumb to his injuries. Oh, wow. Look at this gun. Let's read this note first to Uncle Leonia. Hi, Leonia. Isn't it ridiculous that we're writing to each other when we live right next door? Like some fucking lovebirds or something. I know you feel guilty about my condition. That's why you never visit me here. But I choose to go into that lab on my own. It was my decision. You get it? You were just being a good guy, doing your job. Stop blaming yourself. You should be proud you got me out of there, you old coot. Anyway, drop by sometime. Let's catch up like we used to. It's lonely as hell here. At least tell me what's happening on the other side of that fence. That's from Lens to Uncle Leonia. Let's look at partner. Oh, wow. This well-worn Mark rifle is fitted with a collimator sight, indicating the owner's desire to gain an edge in firefights at short and medium range. That's kind of an amazing weapon. I want to see if I would like to just equip it. We'll give it back to him, but that thing is cool. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, we cannot keep it. Well, we could, but I think Warlock has not done us wrong yet, so no reason to wrong him. Let's go talk to Hamster as well. That way we can finish these quests kind of all in one go. And I imagine that if this is where Hamster is, then we're to expect some sort of welcoming committee. But we have to find a way down there first. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Freeze! Don't come any closer.
Keep it down. Who's there? Oh, it's you. Apologies, but at the moment my trading assets are, let's say, frozen. But thanks for stopping by. Take care and goodbye.
Not so fast. Why aren't you with the rest of the Zalesia stalkers?
They're just pissing those fanatics off. Holed up in that house, shooting back, thinking my goods are gonna help them pull through. Nah, I'll pass. The two of us are better off here.
The gaffer needs your supplies, and you're gonna hand them over.
That's why I pay for security. You're staring down the barrel of a gun, so I suggest you think very carefully about what you do next.
Hey you, how much is he paying you for security?
That's a trade secret.
Why? You want to offer me more, Stalker?
You heard me right. This is for protecting the gaffer's house.
It's a deal.
You bastard! What about our contract? The fucking mercenary code. We had an agreement. I paid you in advance.
In times like these, the only code that matters is survival. Your greed is going to get us both killed way before the monolith shows up. You're not a hamster, you're a fucking rat. This way, I can at least help some decent folks. Especially if they're willing to pay me more.
Come on, this ain't right. I'll double it, okay? Why did you have to get involved? Come on, this ain't right. I'll double it, okay?
If you double it, you can tag along. I'll watch you back down there.
Fuck, all right. Have it your way.
So great. I think that was... I kind of like that resolution. Rather than just going in guns blazing, kind of gave us a couple of options on how to deal with the situation, which I thought was really cool. Even though we're out 6,000 coupons, it's, to me, well worth it. And we'll take a couple of beers for the road. Okay.
They're watching us. Up there on the hill, you see? Wish I could get them to scratch.
Are they?
But I can't even come close to hitting them.
Eliminate the
This is
monolithian
madness.
scouts.
Look for yourself.
I don't think our current weapons are going to cut it. So we have to get a little bit closer, unfortunately. We're running quite low on this ammo. There's a grenade that we want to get away from. Let's see if we can't get up there, because I'm sure there's a PDA on one of them that probably has some good information. How did we enter this place to begin with? Over here? Great. Let's see if our local pharmacist is content with that.
Stop on that fanatic up the hill.
Okay. But again, I do want to go up there and see if any of them have some intel. Yeah. If I can't get some sort of lighter armor, I may end up ditching the Corundum. Even though it is extremely good with its physical protection, I don't know if it's worth the wait. Okay. So we had some 308 ammo, but I don't see any 308 weapon. Okay, I don't want to pick that up. I just wanted to unload, put it back down. And there was a couple of them up here, I thought. Okay, but no intel. That's fine. There was one down there. Oh, wait. Oh, he has a super rifle. That's why. Kind of a shame that it's in not great condition. Because I know it costs quite a lot to fix it up, and I just don't want to spend that kind of money on it. And I think what I might do is trade in this Lavina. Only because I'm running low on ammo for it. There are some bodies over here? Or there were? Probably disappeared.
I took care of your problem.
I want to know how you managed to persuade him.
I didn't. I just paid his guard off.
And without a security, a huge rat becomes a scared little mouse. Pretty clever.
Pretty clever
Set
indeed.
it aside just for you.
Well, you didn't set aside a whole lot, but we can trade some of our things that we found. And I think that these would go more for a different vendor. Yeah. Because I think these vendors, the mutant parts, go for considerably
I'll always
more.
keep a bu-
I
Oh, yes! My baby. You're a peach. Here, take this. I'll toss in some extra coupons when I get the chance.
Awesome. So we did get
Those
some
keep 'em out
coupons.
ready for you.
Thank you, Warlock. And we'll put everything else in. Okay, I was just kind of, yeah. We'll put everything else away, and our Lavina's already getting some durability damage to it. Drop all of this, drop that, we'll drop the hide. We will drop half of our bandages, half of those. And then we will take, let's see, what doesn't have durability damage that, probably our GP37 for now. Those will keep, those will keep. We'll take that much, and we'll take all of those. And I think that will be good. Yeah, I think that'll put us in a good spot. Let's now go find Uncle Leonia's house. And we have a lot of stashes around here too that may benefit us in getting them. Okay, let's save. And I'm sure these guys are up to no good. I really need to get used to recognizing the different faction uniforms. Because that would definitely make my life easier in some aspects. We're gonna save after that. And I'm glad to be back in such familiar territory as well. Even though it's been a while, I do enjoy being able to revisit areas that have changed.
Okay, I got one, see? The guy is lecturing some lucky stalkers. A good stalker is hard to find. You don't just stumble across one every day. And if you do stumble across one, that means he wasn't any good.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Let's play these guys a little melody.
We had some real artifacts back in the day. Now it's a shit pile of junk.
I hope they enjoyed that.
Joke won't tell itself. A stalker boast by the fire. One little rainstorm. And now I don't have to waste money on razors and haircuts.
So I'm curious about this with Uncle Leonia, only because at the eastern checkpoint we ran into somebody that knew him as well and was unfortunately killed by Leonia after he became a monolith. That's been there a while. And these guys respawned. I should have been more careful because I knew that they were here. I just didn't care much for them. Okay, we got another stash area. And they're not packing very good weapons, so nothing to really fear. Let's see if we can run in between these. And we'll save because we're coming up on the house. Should have brought my silenced pistol. But it's fine. It may look like he's dead though, because I see his X for a body. And he is.
The monolith's will has not been done. Zalicia shall fall. Few infidels remain. No one should be left alive. No one should stand in the monolith's path. Complete your mission. It's time for our final prayer.
Note to Uncle Leonia. Oh.
The infidels will fear us. You shall take away their fear. The infidels will hate us. You shall take away their hatred.
We still have one more. Do you hear a dog? I like how when I shoot them in the head, it like disables their lights. I think that's kind of a cool detail. Even though it is irritating how my headshots don't kill them immediately. Okay, I think we're in the clear. For now. Let's go ahead and save. Turn our light back on. Leonia Stone. Oh, wow. A leather jacket. Just an ordinary jacket provides basic protection against rain, cold, and maybe rat bites. Any kind of resistance against radiation or anomalies remains a beautiful dream. I think that's a pretty cool piece of equipment though, regardless. I always like finding those unique items, and this is a place that we have been before as well, because we came down here, and let's see if anything's respawned, and it hasn't. And I'm curious, now that we know that he's a monolithian, if that burial site is of any importance. We're gonna take what he has, take his PDA. The Grom. Oh wow. Let's take a look at this. And we'll play
Wow,
this.
looks gorgeous. If Lens's cameras didn't conk out after every emission, I could have taken me some amazing pics. I mean, the poppy field alone. Just think about showing it to the rookies. But them lot would all rush over to see it on their own, unprepared, with no plan. Forget it, Old Spice. Sometimes beauty just ain't meant to be seen.
This is Stalkers in Zalicia. From Uncle Leonia's corpse. Gaffer, Warlock, Makolich, Lens, maybe? Hamster, Nightingale, who's dead. Milk, who's also dead. Pitya Stork, Hasha Cobbler, Dracula, Foreigner Bob, Collier Green, which he killed. Rubius, Andrika Popcorn, Kiddo, Foreman, Vasya Bun, Betar, Metier, and Ricochet. Note from a grateful rookie, Uncle Leonia, I really owe you for yanking me out of that fruit punch and helping me get my head on straight. Bought you some supplies for my first haul. Stay safe and see you soon. Okay. I did Sergeant Muhammad. Are you around? Oh, that must be you. We did get this new weapon. The Grom S14, automatic rifle and grenade launcher system. An assault configuration that come in quite handy in the zone. Good fit for lovers of ultimate firepower at both short and medium distances. That is awesome. That's kind of like the Type 95, I think. It's a spas? No. We have yet to find a spas that's in good working condition. Okay. Let's head back. Check in with the gaffer. See if any other residents need help. And hopefully Zalicia will be back to its old self. And that way we can sell some goods and be more prepared for the next story mission. And I don't know how I feel about the Grom. Only because of the caliber that it's chambered in is 9x39, which is what we use for our Valina. And I feel like we'd just be wasting bullets by using the Grom. And we do have about a dozen grenade projectiles. Okay. A couple of dead bodies here. I think we were the cause of their demise from earlier. We'll use our last energy drink just to sprint it in. And let's continue to ask around too, just to make sure everybody has been properly helped. One place we haven't checked is Warlock's Bar. So let's stop in there real quick. Oh wow. Not a friendly sight at all. Unfortunately, Pasha Cobbler dead. Rubius dead. And I hope that the residents of Zalicia will be able to get back on their feet. Where else could we checked in here and there's nothing. We helped him out already.
Holy cow, thanks a lot. Here's some coupons for ya. They are the last thing I need right now. Huh, I never thought I'd say that. Good day.
Do you need any more help?
Stop
No. Foreigner Bob? Hunter Foreigner Bob.
I've only been in the zone for a week. Funny, right? I haven't even had a chance to go artifact hunting yet.
Are you alright?
What happened to Len?
The old boy took the brunt of the attack. When things went haywire, he caught 3 bullets and some shrapnel from a grenade. Somehow he was still conscious when we finally got there and pulled him out.
Tough cookie.
Can I help?
I don't know how Lenz is still alive, to be honest. The artifacts have been keeping him on life support, but he's not gonna last much longer. He's gotta get surgery, but I was so fucking busy with the wonders of the zone that I didn't even notice someone stole my kit. I have a spare stored in one of the gaffer's stashes for a rainy day, though. Well, that rainy day is here, but everyone's too busy to help.
Who took your last instruments?
Got any idea who swiped your kit?
No clue. Not everyone was eager to be a hero when the Monolithians showed up. So if you try to hunt down the thief among the dozens of refugees, you might run out of time to save Lenz.
I'll bring back your
If I come
kit.
across your instruments, I'll grab them.
I'll give you the coordinates of 3 stashes. One of them should have my package. Please don't take too long. Lenz is strong, but without surgery, wouldn't expect any miracles.
We will find him. Let's first dump what we can. Okay. And I think that'll be good. And let's be quick and help out Lenz. Because Lenz is a friend. Okay. So we have a couple of different stashes. Let's check out in here first since it's the closest one. Nothing in there. We'll head up that hill and try and get that one. And what I'm worried about is that if we choose the wrong one, that it might kill Lens. But we are being as quick as we can. Oh no. Not what I want to hear. And yes, we found them. And if I had a feeling who originally took the equipment, I would guess that it would have been Hamster.
Good day. Stop by again.
Okay.
Are you all right?
These the instruments you were talking about?
That's right, Stalker. Thank you. You'll have to talk to the gaffer about your reward. I need to get Lens ready for surgery right away. Hey, Lens. I've got good news.
Awesome.
You hear that, buddy?
Okay, let's talk to the gaffer.
I did what you asked.
I knew I could count on you. What about Warlock's request?
I've got everything he asked for.
You can leave it here. I told Hamster not everyone's as nice as me. I bet Warlock's gonna be cuddling that gun every night. I hear Lens is gonna make it. Thanks. The Monolithians follow their preachers. When a Hydra loses its head, it takes a little while for it to grow back. It's gonna be easier for us now. Thank you.
You're all a bunch of crooks. Thieves. Every single one of you.
Well, I'm glad that we could properly help out our friends in Zalicia. And I think that's a great place to stop before we continue our adventure of the main quest, which is going to be the Hornet's Nest. In any case, I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you next episode